Well, Rishi Sunak's leadership of the Conservative Party now, I think, in some pretty major trouble. Conservative MPs seem to be waking up to the obliteration that they face under Sunak's leadership of the next general election. And Brexit voters sending a quite astonishing, very important, very clear message now. Now, before I get to that, just to look at what is going on right now, I mean, there are people actually questioning if Rishi Sunak can actually survive as Tory leader now until after the election. You know, for instance, his plan to introduce a smoking ban, it looks like Conservative rebellion there of up to 70 Tory MPs could mean that he simply can't move forward with that. As for stopping the boats, well, the government's so-called emergency legislation could actually be delayed now till after Easter. And as for what this incredibly weak plan is likely to mean, well, it's likely to mean that people are actually paid, taxpayers actually paying out for people to go to Rwanda. You had the former immigration minister there, Robert Jenrick, one of those who opposed this bill for not being strong enough, saying this is an admission from the government that the weaker version of the Rwanda scheme they chose to pursue will not work. He says the version of the Rwanda bill he proposed and over 60 Tory MPs supported would have made this unnecessary. He says the government have tactically conceded that, unlike our plan, their bill doesn't give them the legal powers required to enforce mass removals of illegal migrants to Rwanda. And he says so instead, they will attempt to pay those who have flagrantly broken our laws to leave the UK. So what do Brexit voters make of all of this? Well, some quite astonishing figures. First of all, YouGov confirming once again now, following the defection of Lee Anderson to Reform UK to become Reform's first MP, that Reform are now the third party. This is what you're regularly now seeing is large Labour leads, the Conservatives on around 20%, but Reform UK now, you see just 6 points behind the Tories, are consistently the third party. As ever though, when you dig into these figures, you find out some really interesting things. First of all, you find that when it comes to Conservative voters from 2019, fewer than half are now backing Rishi Sunak's party, 49%. And in terms of the shift away, in terms of Conservative voters, many, many more have switched to Reform than Labour. You see 29% there, getting on for a third of the people that voted Conservative at the last general election now backing Reform, only 13% switching to Labour. But this, I think, is a real bombshell. When you look at Brexit voters now, just look at this. 32% of Brexit voters now backing the Conservatives, but 31% backing Reform UK. Reform UK are now only 1 point behind the Tories when it comes to Brexit voters. It's not hard to see now Reform UK overtaking the Conservatives, becoming the most popular party with Leavers, with Brexit voters as we approach the general election this year. Let me know if that surprises you or not. Are you backing Reform or not? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, please, guys. I will, of course, keep bringing you all the latest on this and more. So please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And, of course, as ever, cheers for watching.